Hello everyone, this is today's video analysis for September 3rd, 2019. Today we're taking a look at the EURUSD, the euro versus the US dollar for today's trade analysis. Start here on the daily time frame. The downtrend continues. We've been in a downtrend for quite a long time. Let's take a zoom out a little bit. And you can see going all the way back to end of 2017, beginning of 2018, capping out the highs all the way up here into the near the 126 level, all the way at the very top of the chart. Now we're falling all the way down into the low 109. So it's been quite a long term downtrend. We have seen historically some lower levels than where we are currently, so there is potential for some further movement lower. We'll actually look at that later today in the trade room. Let's zoom it back in and see where the market's been in the past 2 or 3 days. We see going back up here to the purple shaded area, 1.105575. Quite a bit of support there. Took quite a long time before it had enough motivation to break down through 1.1055. Eventually did, and now we see it all the way back down here to the blue zone. So again, here we are at a pretty significant historical support point, 1.0935, 1.0960, the blue shaded area at the bottom of the chart. So as it reaches each one of these colored shaded areas, especially historical significant low points, we know that there's potential support. And I could go back in time and give you many examples of it where the market reaches historical support lows, bounces on it for a couple of weeks, even takes a significant bounce higher, and then turns around and goes back down, and which I already just pointed out right here at the purple shaded area did a similar thing where it bounced around there for a couple of weeks and then eventually broke it and went back down. We could even look back up here at the pink shaded area, top left hand side, and the market found historical support low within the downtrend. Let me just scoot it over a little bit so you can see that. Historical support low, bounced on it for a couple of weeks, and then eventually broke it and went down. So that's been the pattern within the trend, is that it finds a historical support low, bounces on it as support, eventually breaking through it, but that support is what we're looking at today around the 109.35 level. If I was to take another red circle and put it down here, the blue shaded area, this is our area to start considering that similar fate for the euro dollar. What that means is what we're looking for are indications of reversal down here at the blue shaded area. Indications like candlestick structures and price action that tell us, hey, maybe the buyers are going to come back in. There's going to be a little bit of correction, a little bit of easing of the downtrend. What's going to take that is the dollar to ease. The dollar's been soaring. We'll look at that again in the trade room later today. Dollar's been rising and soaring, and with that dollar rising, we see the euro dollars having that pressure and pushing to these new historical lows. So we're going to need to see the dollar ease back a little bit to get the opportunity for the euro to ease back a bit and stay within the pattern that we've seen for the past several months here for the euro dollar. But this blue zone is that first opportunity for us today. Now there are support levels lower, and we'll talk about those in the trade room again later today. But this is our first opportunity to look for that easing, look for that support and pull back here for the euro dollar, right here at the blue zone, 1.093560. Price action of reversal, a hammer candlestick, a bullish engulfing candle, price action, some higher lows and higher highs. All of those things will be things that we look for potential short or long-term indications of reversal here. The other side of that story is none of that happens and it breaks this 1.0935 level. It breaks through the blue shaded area and continues to go lower. That's the other option here, is that it just breaks through that support and continues its bearish run. And that means, again, more likely we're going to look for the US dollar to break historical resistance highs and continue to go higher as well. Take it on down here to the 4-hour time frame, and let me get it back to that current time. I'll go ahead and take those red circles off so they're not obtrusive there. But again, it doesn't change our mood about it. It changes nothing. As we get down here to the smaller time frame, it just gives us our first indications and opportunities to look for those sudden infusions of buy orders. So we'll look for candlestick structures that imply reversal. We can use other tools here. I'm not saying that this is the only tools that we can use. Price action. We can use other indicators like stochastic and MACD and Bollinger Bands, and those things that imply bottoming out or oversold and the potential for it to turn around and go back higher. Those are other tools that we can stack into this to give us confidence in that reversal. But I think one of the first clues that we can look for, even prior to those indicators like stochastic MACD and RSI and those types of indicators, is the first clue we get is a price action. The market actually has to go up for any of those indicators to cross up, actually, because, or at least go sideways for a period of time. And we'll watch for that price action here inside the blue shaded area, 109.35, 106.60 for the euro dollar this week.
From Forex Traders Daily, this has been your daily analysis with Ross Mullins. If you would like to get Ross's analysis on all the currency pairs he's watching and all the trades he takes today, join him in his live trade room by clicking on the link below. Please leave any comments you have about today's video in the comments section below.